What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, I want to talk about something that's simply not getting discussed, and that's how Devin the Dream Haney and Brian Norman Jr. have absolutely dismantled the whole notion that black versus black fighters don't sell. Not interesting. Because this upcoming Saturday, November 22nd, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh season, you're going to have two well-accomplished fighters, two undefeated young fighters in Devin the Dream Haney, who is a two-division champion, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, with a record of 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, who people says is not exciting. He's a runner after his last fight with Jose Ramirez. He's chinny and arguably lost against Ryan Garcia, right? He's not exciting against a guy who is undefeated, 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout, the WBO welterweight world champion, star boxer Brian Norman Jr., who everybody says didn't fight nobody. Who's he fought? Who's he beat? Now, their banter towards each other has nothing to do with the fans, the media, right? That's two athletes that are competitive, trying to get an edge, and going at each other. That's natural. But the reality is, this card is stacked from top to bottom. It features, get this, what everybody says you need to sell fights for people to be interested in. You need Mexican fans, Mexican fighters. Well, you have two of the biggest Mexican fighters on this card, and the talk of the town consistently on a day-to-day basis is not either one of them. And they both in exciting fights. You got Bam Rodriguez, who's always exciting, right? He never fails to excite the people. He's on the card. Nobody's talking about Bam Rodriguez. You also got the Mexican Ecuadorian monster, David Benavidez, two-division champion, knockout artist. He's always exciting, hence the name Monster, right? Against another monster in Anthony Yarde, who's always exciting, win, lose, or draw. And yet, the talk of the town is not that fight. It's not Bam Rodriguez. You also have another fighter on the card, two fighters, undefeated, fighting for a title. You got Sam Noakes against Abdullah Mason. Nobody's talking about that fight. This is a star-studded card from top to bottom, and the only conversation daily, all day long, is the co-main event between a guy who hasn't fought anybody and didn't earn his belt in Brian Norman Jr., and a guy who nobody likes, who is boring and pillow-fisted, don't get what everybody likes as knockouts, in Devin the Dream Haney, and yet that's the only thing people talking about. But I thought that black versus black, and you got to factor in, Brian Norman is 21. Devin Haney just turned 27 yesterday. And this is all people talking about. Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. I guess that old avid, I can't get it out right now, is dead in the water. The notion that black fighters don't sell unless they have a Mexican fighter, like Robert Garcia just said, I guess that's dead as well. Because you got two of the biggest Mexican fighters on this card and nobody's talking about them. And they are in exciting fights. Things that make you go, But that's all I got for y'all, man. Judgment Day Saturday. Can't wait. What y'all think? Who y'all got winning? Let me know. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. If I'm His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, and this is no slight or disrespect to David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde, but you see all this momentum, you see all this excitement, you need to switch the co-main event and the main event. They still on the same card. Nothing changed. You need to rotate it. The main event is Brian Norman and Devin Haney. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.